GB4 Championship, 2 rounds left, and I'm here with Championship leader Daniel Guinchard. Of course, you've had a very difficult last couple of years. Talk us through it.
Yeah, it's been very up and down. I started the season in British F4 in 2023, couldn't finish it due to funding, but we had some good results. 2024 I was just sort of working and went back to karting a little bit, so it was good to keep fresh. And then I didn't think I would ever be doing any car racing again. Then I got the opportunity with Hill Speed on a sort of race by race basis, and we've ended up leading the championship after not doing any driving for like over a year in a car. So to sort of just turn up with no testing and be leading it, it's a good feeling, definitely.
What kept you motivated to kind of get back in the driver's seat? As you said, you didn't think you'd be racing a race car ever again. What kind of kept you motivated?
It was just like missing the adrenaline rush and the thrill, and it's been part of my life for so long, 10 years this year, that I couldn't just say no to it. So it was good that I kept karting. It kept me sort of in the seat and kept me fresh. And then as soon as I jumped in this GB4 car, it was just amazing, and they've done a fantastic job with the car. It's really good to drive.
Talk us through like the new regulation, because of course it's completely different from what we saw last year. How has it felt during every single circuit you've driven at?
Oh, much better than the British F4 car. It's got a limited slip diff, which the F4 car doesn't have, and that just changes the whole way it drives. Where you put your foot in and it was really planted. And yeah, the tub as a GB3 car was really, really good, so we knew we had a good base. So with just a little bit less aero overall, we're pretty similar setup to how we used to run in GB3 as a team. And yeah, it's just amazing to drive. Every track you go to, it just fits so well.
Talk us through the motions of going through every single circuit, because you came in with some expectation of maybe doing well. Of course, a year out of the season is always difficult, but do you ever think at this point, the stage, you'll be leading the championship?
I thought maybe at this point we'd be quite competitive, but I didn't think we'd be as competitive at the start of the year, just from having the time out, and maybe it would take me a couple of rounds to get back into it. But we hit the ground running, had a couple of podiums at Donington, and started off on a strong foot and have led the championship after every round. We've got a nice comfortable gap at the minute, so hopefully we can extend that this weekend. This is one of my favourite tracks, so hopefully we can do that.
And of course Silverstone wasn't quite as good for you. I think you had a couple of problems. Talk us through that.
Yeah, so we had an electrical fault in qualifying, so we lost all gear shifts and power to the car, so I didn't manage to put in a competitive lap. But after all the drama of that weekend, I managed to make up good positions, especially in the last race, and actually only lose 1 point in the championship. So it was a good damage limitation overall.
Of course, all drivers, they want a future in motorsport, they want to be driving cars. Is the next step potentially GB3, or could you be looking elsewhere, potentially maybe GTs as well?
Yeah, I think GB3 is definitely the goal, but GT racing, I wouldn't say no to that. Just anything with 4 wheels and a steering wheel, that's where I'll be looking to head.
Dan, it's been a pleasure to talk to you. All the best for this weekend, and there looks to be a championship on the line, so all the best to you.
Thank you very much.